Hey, Jake, can we talk?
What do you want, Lauren?
I want to see Oliver.
No, you're not meeting Oliver. Anything else?
Jake, please. He is our son. He is mine, too.
You should have thought about that before everything.
It was a one-time thing, Jake. I promise it won't happen again. Please let me see him.
Damn right it's not gonna happen again because you're not coming close to him ever again.
Jake, please. I am begging you. I am his mother.
Where did your motherhood go when you left him alone in the car for 2 days? Huh?
I am really ashamed of that. You know that. But I am better now, and I miss him.
No, Lauren. I am not giving you another chance of leaving my son alone while you do God knows what.
I am not doing anything. I am sober. 2 years, Jake.
I don't believe you for a minute, and I am definitely not risking my son's life by letting him near you.
Jake, please. I miss him, and if you won't let me see him, he's going to forget about me.
I don't see any problem with that. Maybe he should forget about you. At least that way he won't remember the horror he must have felt when you left him all alone in the back of your car while you passed out at your boyfriend's house. 2 damn days, Lauren. He was 5 years old. He barely survived. And you want me to do what? Just forget about that and let you back in his life?
I regret that every single day of my life, and you know that. It was rock bottom for me, and I got my act together for him. For Oliver. I want to be better for him, and I want him to have his mother.
Your regret means nothing to me, Lauren. You don't deserve my trust after everything you put him through. You should be grateful that I didn't involve the police. I am done with this conversation, and this is my final decision. You're not meeting Oliver. Not until I wrap my mind around it all, and I definitely know that you're not dangerous to him.
Jake, please. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Please understand how I feel. Please let me see my son. Jake, please.
I do understand how she feels, but I can't risk Oliver's life by letting her back in his life. I would be devastated too if I wouldn't be able to see my own son, but I wouldn't have placed him in harm's way in the first place. I know it's hard for her, but it's even harder for me to trust her again. I know she has been sober for 2 years because her sponsor is in contact with me. But whenever I decide to let her meet Oliver, that night replays in my mind. How scared he was when I found him in the back of her car. Thirsty, starved and shivering. I can't let that image go and forgive her for that. I also know that I have to make a decision for my son and what's better for him. My wife is so good to him, but he should know his real mother as well. He deserves that despite my trust issues with her. Hey, baby.
What's wrong?
How do you know something's wrong?
Because I know you and I can sense your mood through texts.
You're a witch.
Whatever. You love me.
I do, and so does Oliver.
Uh-huh. So, what's up?
Lauren texted me again.
What does she want?
She wants to meet him.
And?
And I said no.
Okay, so that's that.
I just feel horrible for keeping her away from her son.
You feel horrible after everything she did to him? You really are a saint.
You know what I mean.
He is your son, Jake. Do what you feel is best for him.
What would you do?
Honestly, I would let her see him.
Really? After everything?
I mean, she is sober now, isn't she?
Yeah, 2 years.
So, what's the problem? She obviously wants to see him and is not dangerous to him anymore. If it were up to me, I would let her see him. He deserves his mother.
Well, he has you.
I am not his mother, Jake. I will never be his mother. I adore him, but I can't take Lauren's place in his life, and you know that.
I know, baby. I'm just really confused. Whenever I make my mind up to let her back in our lives, that night comes back to me every time. I can't shake this feeling that she's not good for Oliver.
How long are you going to hide him from the world? Jake, Just make up your mind already. I feel like I'm losing you because of everything that's happening in your life since the past 2 years. I want my husband back.
Where did that come from? I thought we were fine.
We are not fine. You spend no time with me. You spend all of your time with Oliver because you don't want him to miss his mother. Well, guess what? He's going to miss his mother if you won't let him see her.
Are you seriously telling me that you want me to spend less time with my child so I can spend more time with you?
Whatever. Jake, there's no point in arguing with you.
Gosh, I thought you liked Oliver.
Please, I love that kid. Don't try to make me a monster now. You already did that with Lauren.
Don't act like she didn't deserve everything that happened to her.
I am not defending her or anything. I just think that you're too uptight to give anyone a second chance.
I wouldn't be too uptight if I spent more time with you, apparently.
You know what? Fine. Think whatever you want. Why do you even bother talking to me about this Oliver situation if you don't want my opinion? Keep me out of it. I'll see you at home.
Sorry for texting. I'll see you. This whole conversation just made me all the more confused about the entire thing. Maybe I am being too insensitive by keeping a mother away from her child. But if I let her see him and she hurt him again, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
Hey, Zoe. Who is this? It's Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Why are you texting me? I don't have any other option. He won't let me see him? I can't do anything about that. It's his decision. You could talk to him. Tell him I'm responsible enough to take care of my son.
Are you?
I am, Zoe, 100%.
He won't listen to me. Not about this.
Just please talk to him. I miss my son. I can't live like this.
Do you really want to see him?
Yes. I would do anything to see him. Anything.
I could come meet you along with him for a couple of hours.
You can't tell Jake about it. I won't tell him. I just want to see my son. I just want to hold him. Please, Zoe, let me see him.
I am not going to leave him alone with you. You are going to meet him in my presence, and we're going to keep this between us.
Okay, I promise. When and where? Pink Umbrella Cafe tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I will be there. Thank you, Zoe.
I went to meet with Lauren along with Oliver, and it went pretty good. She seemed nice and calm. Oliver played with her just like any son would do with his mother. She was really nice to him, and she thanked me 1,000,000 times for bringing him. All of Jake's fears seemed irrelevant when I saw how she was with Oliver. She could take care of him, and then Jake wouldn't have to kill himself fulfilling both a mother's and a father's duty for Oliver. It would be perfect if he would just let Oliver stay with his mother for some time, but I know he wouldn't agree to it.
Hey, Zoe, today was really great. I hope I can meet him again.
He's your son, Lauren. Of course you can meet him again. You seemed really good today. You can take care of him.
Thank you for saying that. You're wonderful. Will you talk to Jake about this?
He won't understand.
But I am sure you can make him understand.
If you want to see your son, Lauren, then keep Jake out of it.
Okay, I won't bring it up again. Just let me see Oliver.
I will fix another meeting soon. I will let you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I fixed another meeting with Lauren to see Oliver, and then another, and then another. Just like that, Oliver started meeting his mother every single day. But I had to convince him not to tell his father. He agreed to keep this a secret. It's been 2 months since Lauren and Oliver have been meeting, and Jake has no idea about it. I brought up the whole thing again, but he just refuses to talk about it. He refused to let the past go and bring back Lauren into Oliver's life. I tried so much to convince him that he should give Lauren another chance, but he's just stubborn. There's no arguing with him. After 2 months.
Jake!
What's up?
Oliver's not here.
What do you mean? Where is he?
The nanny was supposed to pick him up from school, but she never came. I called her and she said he wasn't at school when she went to pick him up.
What the hell does that mean? Where's my boy?
I called the school and they said that his mother picked him up.
Lauren? She picked him up from school?
I don't know where he is. I didn't pick him up, so I guess it was Lauren.
I can't believe that woman. She kidnapped my son.
Should I call the police, or do you want to talk to her first?
There's no talking to her. I am calling the police.
Come home, Jake.
I am on my way.
The police came to our house and looked around everywhere. All of Oliver's stuff was still in his room. They sent a search party out to look for him, and they found nothing. He was gone, and so was she. I didn't tell Jake about the meeting because he would have been so hurt. I know Lauren can take care of him, but I didn't know she would kidnap him like this. I was worried about Oliver and Jake, so I stood at Jake's side when the cops told us they didn't find Oliver and that Lauren is probably halfway across the country by now. Jake broke down, but I helped him through everything like any good wife would. We have had our differences in the past, but now we're handling everything as a couple and by being there for each other in this difficult time. 2 days later. Oliver and I are safe. I can't tell you my location. I don't want to know your location. How is Jake? Jake's not your problem. You got your son and I got my husband back. Don't text me again, Lauren. Goodbye.